I think what we're going to see is a lot of really big luxury brands. They've gone mass in the past couple of years, and now that's going to contract. I think we're going to see a lot more focusing on the retail experience and really bringing their brands to life through that in-store. Also, you're going to see a lot of brands really making moves in digital.
What we're going to be seeing now, I think, is innovation in the data center. I think the role of cloud computing, of real-time analytics is going to completely sort of change where the power lies in tech, and it's going to be all about what happens inside the largest companies and inside the largest cloud hubs that's going to determine what happens from here on in.
I'm really interested in data overall. We're going to see just a tremendous explosion of data with the Internet of Things. Data privacy becomes more and more important as we move forward. Whose data is it? Is it my data? If it's about me, or is it your data because you collected it? Who owns it? Who protects it? And are there ways in which it can be used to really transform the way that we live today?
Yeah, I guess one of the other things is the need for speed. So we've seen in recent years a sort of proliferation of 4G or LTE offerings. Last year alone, 2014, saw that explode again with, I think, 96 new LTE operators or services throughout the world. So people are thinking that the need for speed has somehow plateaued. I don't think that's the case.
So millennials and their interest in cars is a topic that comes up a lot when you work in the auto industry. And I don't think it's as dire or drastic as they're not going to want cars, but certainly their relationship with cars is much different than it was for teenagers or people in their 20s years ago. So years ago it was very much a form of freedom, and now it could be seen as more, a burden, something extra you have to pay for every month. Their form of freedom right now is their cell phone, and they constantly have access to their friends and others. They don't need the car as much as you used to. I think you think of it more as just a way to get to point A to point B. It's a much more practical outlook on it.
Yeah, I think I'd want to say that the store still matters, even as we're talking about this notion of the integration of physical and digital. Shoppers still want an experience, and they still want products now. And that's certainly the assets that get us there. So retailers that are able to elevate that store proposition and perhaps serve new needs of shoppers, whether that's through services or an added experience, I think are also going to be very well positioned in this marketplace going forward.
I think 2015 presents an opportunity for someone to take leadership in the oil and gas category. And what does that mean? That means understanding that the world has really changed, not just in terms of the oil price, but also other macro factors affecting the industry worldwide. We've got climate coming back onto the agenda at the end of the year. So the time really is now for someone to really understand these big changes and to redefine the corporate narrative for the sector in a way that is going to take leadership.